Come on, Bunga Dudes, Tmnt fan Raymond here. Today I've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 Michelangelo. This is part of the 4-pack. All these 2003 Turtles are part of the 4-pack. So yeah, just going quick over the box here. You can see it's got the logo. It's the same Turtles. I already talked about that in the Leo video. See, it's got Mikey right there, and it shows all of his accessories. Come over to the back. It's got like him and all his accessories, what his little action feature thing is. That little description there, the 4 turtles, his own description and like statistics. And then all this down here and that up there show that this is not an original, this is the re-release. Quickly though, I do have something original in box technically from 2003. This I did open it. I did a video on it. But I put it back in there because I don't really have a good spot for it. Yeah, just a comparison there. See, this one is much larger because it's Ninja Action. This one advertises Cartoon Network, funny enough. So yeah, you can just see how these are similar. And just looking at these while they're in the box, this one's a little brighter. Like, this is a darker colors. I don't know if that's because it's Ninja Action or that's how the original was too, but they released it darker. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that would be cool to look at here. Just to see the differences here. So I think there are differences here. First one I've noticed is that after Michelangelo's name, there's like a rights reserved thing. On here, there's not. So that's weird. Obviously, this stuff is different because this is actually from whenever this came out, 2004. And then this one is obviously it's all the modern whatnots. So yeah, that would be a fun little thing to look at real quick before we open this guy up. Yeah, let's get him open. Okay, here's the figure out of the box. First off, we'll go over accessories. All 4 turtles come with these yin and yang Ninja Stars, so they're the same as the Leo ones. So yeah, those gonna go right in the drawer. That was the wrong drawer. There we go. And then this accessory right here, this is actually really cool. So let me explain this. So he'll hang on to it, right? I said he'll hang on to it. He'll hold it. And you hang this somewhere, and you just pull this, and he goes up. Let me show this off in a better way for you. Ignore the mess on my dresser here. But I got him hanging ironically from the same string that's holding on to that down there. So yeah, you grab this little bit right here and you just pull it down. He goes up. I totally missed that. You pull down and he goes up. It's a little clanky. You can see I pull it and it's pulling the whole thing. But yeah, that's super cool, I think. I really like that. I wanted to display something like this. Maybe if I can't get this guy somewhere there, then I'll maybe have to hang him here. Yeah, that's really fun, actually. That's a great accessory. And then his other accessories, of course, are his nunchucks, which I've put back here. You just kind of come out. And first thing, it was like this. There's no way anything's fitting in there. And then you look in there and you see the other side of the belt is hollow, so he has a lot more room than it looks like he does. That was a smart move. I like that. I mean, really, the chuck should be up here, but no, it's a toy. So yeah, he holds these really nicely. They're really great detailed, actually. It's great paint, great detail, and he holds them pretty well as well. And he was holding them in the bag, in the box, at a card. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So, there it is. At the time, this is probably the best chucks these were the best chucks we probably ever had. You know, because, I mean, nowadays we got stuff with, like, real chains and ropes, but this is, before this, I forget what Next Mutation had, but you'll see in a second with my comparison time with the chucks beforehand, we're looking like, yeah, I think this is really great. And they're really soft and pliable, so you could bend them all around, and unlike 2012, when they're, like, insane stress marks. Okay, speaking of comparisons, first off, comparison time Mikey. See, he's taller, but not by, like, a crazy whole lot. And then, I forgot to do this with the Leo video, but here he's next to the 80s counterpart. This is the storage shell, but it's the same thing, really. Let's see, these are what the chucks are looking like beforehand. In fact, I put this in the belt the first time, and I have not been able to get it out. Like, I've tried so hard, and I cannot get it out of this little thing. Because the lip on this stuff down here, I can't get it. And these are a lot more rubbery. The original ones, you put them in the belt and they snapped. But yeah, see, looking them side by side. He's brighter, of a green. And the shells are actually almost the same color. The back shells are a lot different. He's a lot more shiny than this guy is. This guy's more matte. He actually has a flat foot, but that wasn't standard. He has the crazy stance. And of course, this Mikey, you know, this is when we playmates realized that we like figures to stand like that, not like that. But you know, for kids at the time, I think this is pretty good for 2003. So do I recommend? Yes, I do. I think this is great. Articulation. I forgot about articulation. It's the same as Leo. I'll go over it anyways. I'm going to swivel at the head. Speaking of, I think the top part of his head is a little sideways. I think so. He's got full articulation at the shoulder. Swivel at the elbow and a swivel at the wrist. And then just this right here for feet or legs. But, you know, I've found with younger kids, articulation, like, doesn't matter to them. I mean, when I was a kid, articulation was great. Now, when I was, like, looking at YouTube videos for everything I wanted, that's when, like, collector's things started to become popular. Like, around 2014-ish. So, like, you had, like, NECA started making their own things. Playmates had their own things. And then even for Power Rangers, you know, you had the Legacy stuff happening. Then when SOC Megazord came out, I was absolutely mind-blown. I wanted it so bad. I still want it. I don't have it yet. I still want it, but that's a crazy expensive thing. So yeah. So I don't know if kids nowadays just don't care about articulation or toys in general. I don't know. Yeah, articulation isn't much here. I'm sure it was great at 2003. I don't know. I wasn't there. My bad. But, yeah, I think this is pretty good. So, stay healthy, eat pizza, and stay in the shadows.